Shoot, forgot. Mr. Bernstein, I just need a few more days to hand in the assignment. Lizzie, you know I can't extend the time. It's the same for everyone. Please, Mr. Bernstein, I've been going through a lot at home and it's been very difficult. Is that so? Do you want to talk about it? I'm here for you. What are you doing? Don't touch me. Calm down, Lizzie. Maybe I can consider some extra time. If you can make it up. Mr. Bernstein takes advantage of his students? After what Kevin overheard and saw that afternoon, he hasn't been able to forget it. Kevin is a sophomore at the IIB high school, and here, he knew it wasn't the best of environments for teenagers. There was no proper security. Kids were ditching school whenever they wanted. They were getting their hands on things they shouldn't. And obviously getting little to no actual education. But Kevin never expected the teachers to be involved in something like this. Mr. Bernstein was a chemistry teacher, and everyone knew him as a decent, respectable man. He was married and had been working here for almost 4 years. But looks can be deceiving. And Kevin now knew his dark secret. What am I supposed to do? Act like I didn't see anything? The next day, Kevin spotted Lizzie outside her locker. She was one of the brightest girls in their class. She was shy and never really spoke much. But Kevin could notice something was bothering her. Did I misunderstand something? Should I talk to her about it? For the next few days, Kevin was in indecision with himself, keeping an eye on Lizzie, searching for every opportunity if he should or could approach her. Ever since that day, Lizzie had changed. Just by the look on her face, anyone could tell. She had been crying. She hadn't been sleeping. She looked sick. When she came in, instead of taking her seat in the front as usual, she sat to the back of the class. And she left as soon as the bell rang. Sometimes it almost seemed like she was scared. Hey, Lizzie, are you all right? Don't touch. Sorry. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I'm fine. But in all this, later that week, Lizzie suddenly stopped coming to school. And 2 days went by like that. Hey, you guys know anything about Lizzie? She hasn't been to school in 2 days. You don't know? What? She's in the hospital. Why? What happened? She tried to take her own life. Fortunately, her parents found her soon enough. She took a whole bottle of pills. When Kevin heard what happened, he knew exactly why Lizzie did what she did. But she didn't tell anyone. And Kevin couldn't help the guilt of knowing and not doing anything about it. I have to meet her. That day after school, Kevin decided to go to the hospital and meet Lizzie. Hello, Mrs. Jameson. I'm Kevin. Lizzie and I are in the same class. How is she? In the same class. How is she? She's doing better. I don't know why she would try something like this. Mrs. Jameson wiped her tears, looking at her daughter laying on the hospital bed. Mrs. Jameson, can I talk with Lizzie? Sure. You? What are you doing here? I know what happened with you. What? What do you mean? I know why you did what you did, Mr. Bernstein. The look on Lizzie's face changed. Please, don't tell anyone. But how can you stay silent? That deserves to be in jail. Why would you punish yourself? What do you expect me to do? He's a teacher. Everyone is going to believe him, not me. Don't you want revenge? I can't do that. If this comes out, it'll be humiliating not just for him, but for me. Promise me you won't tell anyone. We don't have to tell anyone to get revenge. How? Kevin was disgusted by Mr. Bernstein, and he could never justify knowing what was happening and not doing anything about it. So he decided he would get Lizzie her revenge, and Mr. Bernstein what he deserved. The next day, finding the right opportunity while Mr. Bernstein had gone to the bathroom, Kevin slipped a little something into his bag. Now you wait and watch. And from an anonymous number, he tipped the school authorities about a dealer in the school who had been supplying students with substances. In an explosion, the force acts outwards, but in an implosion, the force acts inwards. When a submersible is deep in the ocean, it experiences the force on its surface due to water pressure. When this force becomes larger than the force hull can withstand, the vessel implodes violently. Sometime during his class, some school authorities had dropped by to ask Mr. Bernstein some questions. "Mr. Bernstein, can we have a talk?" "Principal Galen, now?" "Sure." "What is the matter?" "As you know, there has been an issue going on in the school relating to substance use. Would you happen to know anything about it?" "Yes, in fact, I have some with me." "What?" "I brought this from a dealer myself, and I was planning to run an experiment with it for my students, testing the substance on our guinea pigs, just to show the students the effects it has on a functional brain. Honestly, these days, everyone can get their hands on a stash, but it's important they know the consequences of using it." "I see. We received an anonymous complaint against you, that you've been supplying students." "Well, whoever had informed you was partially correct, but mistook the purpose of my purchase." "We understand. So sorry for occupying your time, Mr. Bernstein." "No problem." Did someone just try to frame me? One of the kids must have slipped it in my bag in a hurry to get away. Damn. Mr. Bernstein was much more cunning than what he looked, and the whole plan failed. What else can we do? Maybe we should just leave it. We won't be able to win against him. No, I have a perfect plan. What? We have to frame him and what he does. Look at this man. I need some compromising pictures of him. I need you to get him to a hotel room, but you have to dress like a schoolgirl. He's into young girls. That's sick. Why are you doing this? He's a teacher. He took advantage of a friend. And who knows how many other girls he tried this on. I want revenge. And I'm willing to pay your price. It's okay, kid. You don't have to pay. I'll do it. Hey, mister. Can you help me? Hello. I'm a little lost. I know where you want to go. Chemistry teacher at the local IIB high school faces consequences, as pictures of him with an underage young woman have been leaked. Though the teacher denies the allegation and the identity of the female remains unknown, authorities are looking into the case. You've been cheating on me with one of your students? It's not like that, Laura. Someone is trying to frame me. Frame you? And get you to a hotel room with a girl? How delusional do you think I am? Laura, it's not as simple as you think. You're sick, Paul. You're sick. When the news spread around town, Mr. Bernstein truly had to face the consequences. He was fired from his job, but somehow managed to escape the authorities due to lack of substantial evidence. But with this news, his home broke apart. His wife left him, and things only got worse from there. This one incident completely damaged his reputation. This didn't happen just like that. Someone is after me. Did you hear Mr. Bernstein's wife left him? That was dumb. Now he can bring girls to his home. Hey Lizzie, what's up? Kevin, can you meet me by the cliffside? I really have to tell you something. Is everything alright? It's important, Kevin. Please hurry, I'm waiting. Getting a sudden call from Lizzie, Kevin took his bicycle and made his way to the cliffside. Reaching there, he found Lizzie waiting for him. Hey, what's up? Lizzie looked at him strange. There was a certain stress on her face. Lizzie, what happened? I'm really sorry. Sorry? All of a sudden, Kevin heard footsteps behind him. So it was you. After everything that happened, Mr. Bernstein was determined to get to the bottom of it. And the first person he got a hold of was the girl from the club. You? You thought I wouldn't find you? How did you find me? Why did you do this to me? You're a monster. Monster? What did I ever do to you? What can you do to me? Whatever evil could have happened to me has happened because of men like you. And you don't even spare young schoolgirls. That night, when Mr. Bernstein got hold of her, he realized Lizzie had something to do with it. But he knew she couldn't have done it alone. Look, Lizzie, I have nothing to lose anymore. I lost my job, my wife has left me, my reputation as a civil man of society is over. And at this point, I don't even care about my reputation. Tell me who did it, or else I'll take you to hell with me. With me. When Mr. Bernstein cornered Lizzie, she, out of her fear, gave Kevin up. So you wanted revenge. Kevin looked at Lizzie. How was he gonna get out of this one? I know you're a good girl. You won't tell anyone. In an explosion, the force acts outwards. but in an implosion, the force acts inwards. When a submersible is deep in the ocean, it experiences the force on its surface due to water pressure. When this force becomes larger than the force hull can withstand, the vessel violently implodes. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.